Alright, so like I said when I did the 5.7 quest for Genshin, I was gonna watch to Cat with Blue Hat and Ashikai's video, and Cat with Blue Hat came out with a video, so we're gonna be watching it to understand what happened, because gotta be honest, I'm still so confused, and literally today I watched Brian Online do all of 5.7, like I usually do. And I will be doing Skirt's quest tomorrow, and then I'll be watching this whole video. Then I'll be watching this whole entire video, so yeah, let's get straight into it. I want to learn more, like, because I am so confused. I started to understand a little bit more. Like, I understood doing like, when Brand was doing it, I was like, oh my god, that Hilichurl that we saw at the beginning was Diradith. I didn't get that at first, but when I was thinking about her having the key and everything, I was like, oh my god, that Hilichurl was literally Diradith. And I was like, oh my god, I can't even get that, but sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath for now, but yeah, let's get straight into this. The new Arkham quest introduced in 5.7 actually answers why we fought the unknown god. In the end, the Abyss Twins seem to have got an answer to a question that always puzzled them. But did we get an answer of why we did? Well, they also mentioned the ruler of time, Ishtaroth, and sustainer of heavenly principles. Yes, she was saying like Ishtaroth was like mocking her and stuff, like, and like the time stopping was her doing or stuff, I think. And just as soon as they arrived, they leave, taking everything else with them. Yeah, so is that's him activating the Atlas, or that's the twin activating the Atlas, right? Activating it. To understand what happened, let's look at it from the start, please. The twins are said to be from a lost glorious kingdom and were likely the rulers of an entire planet. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. If they actually were rulers of an entire planet, damn. It is implied their planet was destroyed and the twins left their home to journey across worlds. Okay. This is why Skirk is introduced in 5.7, since she is also from another planet like them. True. 500 years ago, or around that time, the twins arrived in Tavatin in their individual spaceships. The Abyss simply woke up first, but noticed that they had lost their memories. Yeah. This could be the reason why they didn't immediately try to find the Traveler. Yeah, oh yeah, because they forgot yeah. No, I feel like that is the reason, because she only started to remember about, their sibling, and that they had a sibling and everything when they were the princess/prince, whatever MC you play. So, yeah. The loss of memories could be related to them being influenced by the summoning Khaenri'ah performed.
Khaenri'ah was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
Is this the summoning that brought the twin to Khaenri'ah after? I would say so. Since they led it in Khaenri'ah, they lived there for a while. And were eventually crowned as the prince if Aether is your Abyss sibling, or princess if Lamine is your Abyss sibling of Khaenri'ah. My one is Lamine, like, because I use Aether as MC. Because Aether is the canon. I know. I'd rather people use Aether because it just fits with like my view of the game, because I chose Aether. If you're wondering why I chose Aether, by the way, at the very beginning of the game, it's not because I knew he was like the MC that like Hoyoverse always uses in the drip market and like in the marketing and stuff. The literal reason why I did it is because people I thought people were gonna be like, of course you chose the girl, of course. And I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to hear that, so I just chose Aether. But I'm glad I chose Aether. I'm always glad that I chose Aether, though. I've always been glad. I've never regretted it. But it's just funny how I didn't choose Lamine because of that. I don't know, I just didn't want to hear it because I was like, oh, of course. I don't know why I ever thought that. But yeah. In time, In time, they became known as the Savior by Khaenri'ahs, who hoped they will protect the nation. Yes. Well, at the same time, the child was still hibernating the spaceships somewhere in Tavant. As time passed, the twin eventually remembered about the traveler, but didn't know where to find them. Yeah. Soon, sometime after, the 5 cities of Khaenri'ah started mastering the abyssal powers. Around the same time, King Ermin of Khaenri'ah tried to make the twin absorb unlimited abyssal travel. Wait, I didn't know about that. Wait, they may try to make the twin absorb unlimited abyssal power? Oh my god. If that worked, though, that would have been crazy. Sorry, especially it's after this that the Heavenly Principles decided to punish Khaenri'ah for dealing with the Abyss. Well, yeah, it makes sense, yeah, because Abyss is their enemy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, so... I mean, technically the Heavenly Principles should be friends with the Abyss and work with the Abyss since... I mean, yeah. The enemy is my friend. Around this time, Diradith, who was from a small village in Khaenri'ah, tried searching for the twin, hoping that they would save everyone from the doomsday prophesied by the gods. And that doomsday, I guess, is the cataclysm. Yeah, yeah, okay, it says fucking right there. I was going to say, yeah, that's probably the cataclysm. But instead, she ends up finding the traveler of the present, 500 years into the future. And that's okay. I'll let Cat with Blue Hat do the explaining. This is what the twin means when they say the ruler of time, Ishtaroth, was involved. Last night, Ishtaroth made it possible for A to plant the sacred Sakura thousands of years in the past to protect Inazuma during the cataclysm. But just going back in time is not enough for Diradith to meet the traveler. She also has to be at the right place. Hence the sustaining Heavenly Principles, who's theorized to be the ruler of space, connected the physical realm of Khaenri'ah from 500 years ago in the present to the present for Diradith to find the traveler. Wait, so she did that? I mean, I know she was hiding, like spying and listening on us, but which is crazy. So she is fucking awake, by the way. She is awake. So maybe either yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Because she's probably like, what are they up to now? Cause I took them away, so what are they doing here now, you know? Maybe this was I'm gonna be honest, maybe this was at the friggin' end of our journey. This is probably the end of our journey, and she just cast us back down into a time loop. But... So she's... Oh, man, it's just so interesting. God damn it. We can see her portals disappearing in the scene when the twin notices them. The abyssal twin notices, to be exact, right? The abyssal one. So the ruler of time and ruler of space work together in this incident. But why? Why? That's the question. Why would they want this to happen? What's their goal? What's their goal for what they want to happen? Like, that's the question. As such, Diradith from 500 years ago received the key to the Traveler's spaceship from the present. With the key in her hand, she meets the twin 500 years in the past and informs them of meeting their sibling.
If it matters to you,
it's so confusing, man. It's so interesting as well. I'm hoping Skirt Quest has stuff to do with this as well. Remember that the twin recovered their memories and wanted to find their sibling for a long time. So at this time in the past, the twin had to make a choice. Yeah, find their twin or save Khaenri'ah. They chose to find their twin. Whether they should search for their sibling or save Khaenri'ah. Yeah, it's funny. No, she chose the other one. They make the choice of abandoning Khaenri'ah and start searching for their sibling. This is exactly, which is sad because that's the literal opposite that Diradith wanted to happen. Like, she thought that giving the abyssal twin the key would help save Khaenri'ah, but instead it destroyed it because she neglected it and went. That's so sad, man. That's so sad for Diradith. Bad, and then she gets turned to a Hilichurl. Fucking hell, bro. Jesus Christ. This is exactly what the two Shades wanted, for the twin to not interfere by saving Khaenri'ah. By baiting the twin into searching for the sibling, the Heavenly Principle successfully destroyed Khaenri'ah. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I guess that's why they did it, yeah. I guess that's why they did all of this, to make sure Khaenri'ah was destroyed. Damn. That makes sense. That makes sense. It is also interesting how the twin immediately finds the traveler's spaceship after this. Maybe it's like a compass or something, like baked into like the key or something. Since they weren't able to find her on the entire planet in their past searches. If it's as if the someone deliberately hid the traveler's spaceship from the... True. We could theorize it to be the heavenly principles that hid the traveler, since its two shades were also plotting against the twin at the time. True, I guess that makes sense. If the two shades were like trying to make the main do the opposite of what trick her into doing something so they could destroy Kanria, why wouldn't they do this as well? You know, makes sense. This makes me wonder if the traveler's abilities to wield the element is truly theirs. Oh, it's the heavenly... Yeah, I was gonna say it's the heavenly principles granting it to them. Or is it something the heavenly principles granted when hiding the traveler from the twin? When the twin finds the traveler's spaceship, they also notice the same key inside with them. Yeah, so 3 keys existed. Which is so... Oh my god, bro. Like... But why is it only at that time? Why didn't the 3 keys stay? The twin is confused as to how Direndith got a 3rd extra key to their 2 spaceships. Infinite money glitch. Oh no. This is like the infinite diamond glitch or whatever that was in Minecraft. Right. Since Karia was already being destroyed, the twin decided it is best to leave Teyvat. The twin uses the 3rd key to unlock the traveler's spaceship to awaken them. And tries leaving Teyvat, which is when they were stopped by the stain of heavenly... Oh my god, wait. That's the timeline then. That makes sense. Holy shit. Wait, I didn't even think... Wow, that makes so much sense! Oh my god, thank god I'm watching this video, bro. Thank god, I would have never pieced this together, ever. Like, I am not this much of a deep lore person. Like, I just would have never thought of it. Oh my god. Wait. And then they try to leave Teyvat, which is when they are stopped by the sustainer of the heavenly principles. Based on how the sustainer worked with Ishroth to stop the twin from saving Kanria. But why would you want them to stay? Why? If you wanted them to stop them saving a nation, why would you want to take them back? Put them back there. This encounter with the sustainer is not random, but something she likely planned. Soon after, yeah, because that's her going. Yeah, that's going. Fuck! I just saved you. I just saved you. We met for like we reconnected for 5 minutes. Now here we are. Oh man. Soon after this incident, the twin again wakes up first and travels across Teyvat searching for the traveler. This is the 2nd time they've lost the sibling and still can't find any trace of them. This is when they meet with Dainsleif, who accompanies them in their journeys across Teyvat. Soon after, the twin also meets a Kota. How do you say his name? Kotathor? Clotar! There we go. Who blames them for abandoning Kanria. Oh yeah, because that's... Oh my god, man! Holy shit! Oh my god, this is just piecing everything together, and I fucking love this because oh my god, yeah, oh my god.
We once believed that you would bring...
Yeah, that's why he's so fucking mad at her. Oh my god. That's why he's so mad at the Abyss Twin. Like, in that... Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
Strength and hope to Kanria. But what did you bring us instead?
What did he... I forgot what he said there. Together they met Dane's older brother, Vertifornia are one of the 5 sinners and cure Curry
I've
Bear.
worked on the data annotation platform for the last couple of months, and it's really been life-changing.
As soon as I passed the qualifications for the
Jesus Christ. It is after this that they start working with Clotar and establish the Abyss Order to try and restore Carnia. The twin also discovers the truth of this world during their journey with Dane. At present, after 500 years, the traveler wakes up and fishes Paimon out of the water. The time and space. Oh my god, this music! Holy shit, this music is beautiful, by the way. Yeah, and this is what Lamine, or this is what the Abyss Twin wants us to find. The Abyss Twin wants us to find the truth of this world as well. The time and space. Wait. Okay, go back. The time and space of future that Istroth. Oh, Istroth of the past. Sorry, that confused me for a second. This whole sentence confused the fuck out of me for a second. The time and space of future that Istroth of the past connected. Wait, this doesn't make. Wait, this sentence doesn't make any sense. Wait, it doesn't. The time and space of future that Istroth of past connected to happen. I think I don't. The time and space. I don't even know. I don't want to try and decipher that. I don't even know what that says. Wait. Can you put it in the comments or something, maybe? Okay, we'll probably read that as well. Which means Istroth already knew the twin will plan to revive Carnia. Oh, Carnia in the future. Shit, true, because they would have saw this meeting, probably, right? She used this opportunity to send the Traveler's Key into the past to bait the twin to, and set this entire thing into motion. This looks so much cooler, though. This cutscene looks so much cooler than the one we got in this patch. I don't know, this looks sick. And such, no matter what happens in the past, Carnia is destined to be destroyed every time. Since the twin would choose to abandon them each and every time to find the Traveler. That's a true sibling right there. That is true family. Family. Because at the time, the one thing they couldn't abandon in this world was their family. Which is why when the Traveler asks what reviving Carnia has to do with the twins, they reply, all along, it's only ever been about us. But what would reviving Carnia do? Would it break the loop? Would it break? I guess maybe it will break, like, the loop, or break... It'll probably break something if they actually revive it. If they properly revive it. And they'll be able to... I fucking don't know. Genshin Impact's newest 5.7 update answers a ton of questions about the twins' journey into Tibet. You can play this across... Oh, wait, this is... Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Wait, we can actually use WED. Okay, damn. Okay, but yeah, this explains so much. More clarifications in this video. The Abyss twin we meet in the quest is from the present time, since they're rebuilding Carnia. The one I talked about who went to search for Traveler after... Wait, so that one was the... Wait, yeah, so that one was the... Oh my god, yes, yeah, so yeah, I guess... Yes, that makes sense. Oh my god. The one I talked about who went to search for the Traveler after receiving the key happens in the past. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Our actions about spaceship keys didn't cause the cataclysm. Carnia emphasizes dealing with the Abyss caused it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just like, I feel like if... It's just if Lemmy didn't go to find us, Carnia probably would have had a better chance, right? Well, 500 years ago, the Abyss twin first lived in Carnia. After recovering their memories, tried searching for the Traveler and failed. When the cataclysm happens, they got the key from the NPC girl who got it from the future. This time shit still confuses me though. The Abyss Twin used this key to find the Traveler, awaken them, and try to escape to Vat, but was stopped by the unknown god. The Traveler still has to explore to Vat, yet unlike the Abyss Twin. I mean, yeah, okay. If somehow someone doesn't get this one bit, that's crazy. But yeah, so I guess I just wonder what's gonna happen when we finish our journey. When we find the truth of the world and like when we complete our journey and stuff. I just wonder what's gonna happen. Would that allow us to actually be able to escape? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we want to stay here, but I don't know. Now, for the second time, the Bistro woke up into Vat just after Cataclysm and tries searching for the Traveler again for the second time. By the way, she regained her memories the second time. She kept her memories the second time. Um, and met Dane along the way, then Clota, etc., and started the Abyss Order. The Abyss Twin never found the Traveler for 500 years. Hmm. So I was just thinking, the Traveler was thinking, like, if I was the mean, I would have. Oh, if I was the Abyss, I would have changed that name long ago. But I guess that's meaning like it's yeah. Don't worry. I was thinking that made like it was sounded like she joined and became the princess after it was already made. But no, don't worry. Um, The Abyssal never found the Traveler for 500 years after this and lost him for the second time. 500 years later, the Traveler wakes up and fishes Paimon. This is the second time the Traveler wakes up into that, and this time, Explorer, unlike the first time where they were awakened up by the Abyssal, immediately tries to leave it. I was literally about to say, does he remember that? But he literally tells at the start of the game. But let's say, does he remember that? I was like, oh wait. Fucking hell. Yeah, let me know what you think of this. This is so interesting. Oh my god, man. But yeah, this pieced it together so well. Thank you, Cat with Blue Hat, for making this video, bro. Thank you. For the love of God, thank you. Um, this helped so much with like the like timelines and everything. Like this 100% makes sense. But yeah, obviously I have the video linked in the description. And yeah, I cannot wait to see Do Squirts, Skirk's quest, and I cannot wait for the future of this game, bro. Like, I actually cannot wait, like, to see what's gonna happen. Definitely when we reach the end of our journey. Oh my god, man. Oh my god.